Hey y'all, hey, what is up? It is tea time with your girl TG, the LPC. And that is right. Today is Self-Care Sunday. Today we're talking about a digital detox, how to unplug and reconnect. So we live in a world where everything is electronic. We have our Bibles on our phone. We have books on our phone. We have our insurance, our banks, we pay our bills on our phone. We communicate with people on our phones. We have pictures on our phones. We have all of our music on our phones or our computers, whichever device is your device. So, today, what I want to talk about is disconnecting. Sometimes we're on our phones so much that we don't connect with the people around us. We are at dinner and we're looking at our phone. We are talking to our children and we're looking at our phone. Our phones are always in our hand. Last year, February, my son's school gave them a challenge for a digital detox for 28 days. And let me tell you, I was like, digital detox, no worries, son, I'll do it with you. So I ordered the book, and I am not sponsored by them at all. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So if y'all want to sponsor me, let me know. Right. But no, for real, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So I'm not getting paid if you get this book. I'll never know if you get it. We can do it together if you get it. But it's called the Digital Fast Workbook. Detox your mind and reclaim what matters most. So the first thing that they had us do was turn our smartphone into a dumb phone. And I was like, what does that mean? Take everything off of your phone except the essentials. So contacts is what we were allowed to have on our phones. And I think maybe like maps or something like that. Contacts and maps. I can't remember, but everything was so all social media off the phone. All games off the phone. The Bible app off the phone. Like everything had to come off the phone. Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't take my Bible app off the phone because I'm into these streaks, right? And I'm like, y'all gonna mess up my streaks. If you into the Bible app, you know. If you know, you know. But anyway, everything had to come off the phone, and all you could do was call, right, and text. And that was so challenging for me, and it led me to a place to say, wow, I struggle with electronics and always being on them. So I'm going to challenge you to don't have to go that extreme, right? But to find whatever it is that attracts you or keeps your attention the most in the digital world, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Instagram, TikTok, all the other things. And I'm going to challenge you to either A, remove it or limit your screen time on it. And when you limit your screen time on it, replace that with something else. So, say if you want to go work out, but you're always on your phone and you're always doing stuff and it's hindering you from working out, replace that time that you're using on your phone to go work out. Or if you want to learn a new skill, you want to learn how to cook something. So I'm into this baking bread from scratch, which I'm not that great at yet. So my bread is not really tasting like nothing. And so, but I'm having a great time. So I'm replacing my screen time with, those types of things, trying to get more creative. I want to learn how to engrave. I want to learn how to make t-shirts, all of these things. So I'm replacing that. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to challenge you to figure it out for you, because I can't tell you what you need to do unless we actually sit down and go through these things together, and replace something so that you can detox digitally. And then when you reconnect, right, when you go back to, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your TikToks, your whatever, you you reintegrate it slowly and give yourself parameters. So if you're scrolling on any of these social media platforms for 4 or 5 hours a day, cut it down to 3 hours a day, and then cut it down to 2 hours a day. That's not saying that you can't get on your computer here and there, but we don't want that to be our main focus, because if you did not know, when your phone pings, it activates the dopamine in your brain, the same dopamine that is activated when you utilize a drug. right? And so some of us become addicted to our phones, we become addicted to our electronics. And my goal is to help you to disconnect and unplug in that way so that you can reconnect to society, so that you can reconnect to family members and friends and going out and having fun. Some of us are stripped away from fun because we're so focused on recording ourselves for every little thing so that we can post it. I used to take pictures everywhere I go, right? And now I notice I say I don't have that many pictures, but it's because I have learned to live in the moment. Now, granted, I do still want some pictures, so I'm still going to take pictures. I'm not telling you to give up everything, but what I am saying is if you are not connected to those around you, the goal is to connect to those around you and disconnect digitally. Not maybe not 100%, but enough to where you can make those meaningful connections. Let me know in the comments how you connect. Let me know what your struggles may be with electronics and the digital world, and how you plan to disconnect and how you plan to reconnect to the world around you. I hope that you guys have an awesome and amazing Sunday. Do something for you and disconnect from media today. TG out.